Welcome to the Art Project. Recently, we have been learning to do the shape building method of drawing, and I'm going to use that to draw Jerry larger than life on my dry erase board. My 5th block class gave me the challenge of doing Jerry, and so I'm going to attempt this here now. Apologize for the blurriness. I don't think it will last throughout the video. The very first thing that you need to do is pick out one of the main, most prominent shapes and size it up correctly. So I looked at the picture of Jerry and I looked to see how big the circle was that makes his head, how big that circle is compared to the whole space from top to bottom that I have to draw. I got it sized up about right, and then I proceeded to the next biggest shape, which was his body. After doing the body, I proceeded to do the legs and then the arms and so on, just moving from like the biggest shapes to the smallest shapes. The entire time using simple shapes just to get everything sized up. You'll notice here I'm not really drawing hands, but I'm drawing circles to represent those hands, and I'm trying to get those hands lined up in the right place compared to his face and his body. You see I did a little dropped a little plumb line right there from his hand to see how it lined up with his belly, and then drew it in the right place accordingly. I cannot say enough how much you need to line stuff up. You need to continuously look all over the picture. What is it next to? What is it lined up with in terms of a vertical plumb line or a horizontal line? What does it line up with? How close is it to the edge of this? How close is it to the edge of that? Constantly look at these things and line them up. Also, making sure that the sizes of things are the right size. You see I drew a line across the middle of my board right at the very beginning. That was to show me where half of the space was. From the top to the bottom of the board, that first line was halfway across. That line that went across was halfway between the top and the bottom, and I used that to place the head in the right place and size it up properly. And as I said, I went from the biggest to the next size and then to the smallest, slowly making my way towards details. And even with the details, I'm trying to line them up. What is it next to? What is that line? Where would it go if it were to keep on going? How far is it from this place? Which direction is it facing? What angle is it? This is a drawing method. You cannot, most people can't just draw and make the first line just right. And even if they can, in their minds, without you even knowing, they are looking at it, lining it up, getting the angle, determining what the angle is, sizing it up, and so on. So anyway, this is the shape drawing method, and I think, as you can tell, it is turning out to be a really good picture of Jerry. There are several imperfections. I'm not even going to lie. There are lots of imperfections, but I think if you look at it proportionately, the head is the right size for this cartoon of Jerry compared to the body, compared to the arms. I do think his left arm, or actually his right arm, the one that's on the left as we look at it, is a little bit short, and so I attempted to make it longer when I went over everything in black. This is a lot of fun to do. This method of drawing that we're doing will help you to do just about any kind of drawing. You can do a small drawing. You can blow it up large on poster board. You can blow it up large on your wall and do a mural. There's so many different things that you can do with this. So it's like a really important method to learn how to size things up using the shape method. Anyway, that's it. I hope you liked it. Comment down below, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and now go practice using the shape method. Thanks.